Juliana Sproles checking in. It is still the 29th of March, 2020. And I want to expand a little bit today from my candle corner on the candle work that I'm doing. And so I want to be very clear about my intentions. And I also want to activate my little soldiers of light here today with you all. I have no idea where this video will go, who will see it, who will understand it, who will share it, who will appreciate it. But what I'm told about these candles is that they are very healing and very soothing and very calming and very welcoming by the people who have experienced them. So it's not that they want to be mass produced. Instead of being mass produced, they are lovingly made by hand to order for a specific person, usually. Now, there are some candles that will go out into the world and they will find their way to wherever they are meant to be. All right, so a couple things on our project as we're activating this set of candle soldiers. We have a plain white box that I'm going to use to package my trio of small ceremonial candles. All right, so this is a nice box that I really don't want to tape or glue or mar in any way, because my hope is that this box will be able to be reused by the person who receives it. All right, so I'm going to package it in a way that gives us the best chance for that to happen. And we'll make it just a little bit fancier by taking a piece of cardstock paper, cutting it in half, and then taping it together so that I pre-folded it around this box and I fit the two pieces together. So I've glued them with a hot glue gun already. I'm going to finish off by gluing the last edge to the bottom of the box. All right. So this is the front. And I want my front edge to not have a seam. So I've placed the top seam here. It's a little puzzle. And I want my other seam to be at the back right here. All these little meditative puzzles, soothing and relaxing. I just squeezed a little bit too much glue onto here. That's okay. It is going to be okay if I just don't squeeze it out too much. I can get the excess to come off nicely. Whoever invented the glue gun, the hot glue gun, sure did make our lives a lot easier, didn't they? So we can just gently scrape away the excess. I'll fix that up again here in a moment. But for the sake of this video, I now have a little bit fancier candle crate, right? Black and white. Duality. All right, and so then the person who receives the box will be able to slide this out, open up and find their treasure, and be able to reuse the box. So I will be packing these in tissue paper and putting them inside of here. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the classic dinner candle, the original. Wrapping in tissue paper later. This is Swirl Party Candle. And this is the Always With You Travel Candle. So those will go in there. They're not ready just yet. A couple more steps. Have you ever felt like you're being activated for some bigger, grander purpose? I kind of feel like that's what's happening right now with people. And I'm going to do it today here with these candles. Right? So, fiddling around a little bit much with this. Let's see. Let's see if I can fit it back on here. It's easier to put on when I glued it, and now okay, there we go. Patience is a virtue. Okay, so this is going to look like this. Let's say we need about this much twine. See how many wraps that takes us. All right. So these will look like this. What's new with you? Are you thinking good thoughts? Focusing on what is versus what is not? Focusing on what's possible and what's probable and what's likely and what's hopeful versus what's not? What's lacking? We're going to go toward the abundant place. and focus on approach goals of what we want to create versus what we do not want to create. Correct? All right, so I have a little bit of extra here, and I think because this isn't really filled yet, I may redo this so I don't waste these two ends. All right, so I made this little cedar crate holder. There are some special locations where these miniature focal point candle displays will go so that people will know they can order their very own made-to-order custom beeswax candle. So this says, welcome to custom beeswax candles at gmail.com. This is where a person could email us so that an order can be placed for a custom-made beeswax candle. Each candle is lovingly made to order. All used glass can be refilled. Please reuse this box. Shine bright and be well. So we're going to roll this little note up, and we are going to, oopsie, let's see here, yes, there we go. It's like a scroll, right? I have a little cut on my finger from cleaning the creek the other day. That's a whole different adventure and a whole different story. So, all right, so we're going to roll up our little message here. Tuck it right here. And there we are. One more thing to do to finish activating our candles to go out in the world. Obviously, I can measure this a little bit better and not have so much excess, so I may retie this, as I said. Okay. Fancy box that can be reused. And custom beeswax candles promotion. Ooh, these are heavy. So now this is the really important part. All right, let's see if we can get all these little guys in the shot. Almost. 42 tiny soldiers of light. Do you think I'm completely nuts? Yeah, maybe. It's fine. Okay, so what we're doing here right now is I'm going to trim off the excess that no longer serves us. I'm going to release that, save these wicks for the next candles, and we're activating all of these because they're going to be packed and they're going out, being distributed into the world beginning tomorrow, the 30th of March, 2020. There happen to be 42 candles on this tray. A 4 plus a 2 equals 6. And in numerology, 6 has a lot to do with a love vibration. And isn't that what we're all doing right now? Practicing loving vibes, kindness, caring, and compassion for one another as we heal from a very dangerous virus. And as we strengthen our own inner well-being, our overall sense of well-being, and our unity. There are many of us who have been called to step up during this time, to speak up and participate in and facilitate different activities that draw us together and strengthen our human bond. This is not a game. This is very real, very powerful living in a very intense yet freeing and liberating time. How so? We shall see. All I know to do is to just keep marching. Thank you for participating in my activation ceremony this afternoon for all our little soldiers of light. They will be, as I said, launched into the world beginning tomorrow. With much love and appreciation, Juliana Sproles, signing out. Peace, love, and happiness. Be well.